What? One of them. On the board. Um,
Pray that whatever we are going to discuss today, let it be to your glory, that your light may shine upon us in the mighty name of Jesus. This is Family Clinic, where we discuss about family issues that is related to us as an individual, relationship, and many other things God allows us to share in this very platform. I want to believe that by the grace of God, this is an informative platform that helps you to get adequate information to help you run your life or achieve a greater success in everything that pertains to family. So I believe God has a plan for us for today, and whatever God has planned for us, may God give us the strength to gain understanding. Because when you have knowledge, you have life. When you have knowledge, you have power. Knowledge has a way of expounding you. Knowledge has a way of bringing settlement to your life. Knowledge gives you the strength and the ability to conquer in your own territory. So when you don't have knowledge, you struggle a lot. So you can avoid a lot of struggling in your life because of knowledge. So I believe all we are going to be talking about today, God is going to be glorified. So if you have not invited someone, let someone know that we are live. Invite your friends. Go to your group, share it in your group so that people will come in. It's very important that we have people on board that can gain understanding from these teachings. Information will help you to avoid disasters. When you have adequate information, you avoid disasters in your life and so many other dramas. So I want to believe God has a purpose for today and his name will be glorified. Tell someone, tell your friend, to tell another friend, meet up together in your group and come on in. Today I'm going to be teaching on a topic I title, Why the Pressure? Why the marital pressure? Why are we seeing so much marital pressure? It is too much. Men and women seems to be losing their minds. They feel so much pressure. And the question is, why this pressure? Why do someone decide to put a lot of pressure on themselves? Is it that when God created you, he didn't have a plan for you? Or is this a self-induced pressure? Because the way the pressure is today is part of why many people are entering into wrong relationship. We are so pressured, we make hasty decisions, and for that reason, we live our life in complete meals. It's like you buying an onions. When you buy the onions, the outside looks so nice, but the inside has different layers. And each time you cut it, you enter into another layer, another layers, another layer, till you get to the center, smallest part of the layers. At that time, reversing is not as easy as it is like beginning. But yet, there is so much pressure to the single, those who are unmarried. They are so much pressured. Even me, before I got married, I knew what I went through in pressure, that I had to pray for 3 good years, non-stop prayer, seeking the eyes of God and seeking help for intervention, because I wanted to get married also. And later I got to realize that all these things we are doing, it's because most of us, or all of us, who have gotten ourselves into too much pressure. God made me to understand it's a lack of understanding that is also aiding such kind of activities in our life. You see many singles today, they are never happy. Their happiness is moderated according to their expectation of marriage. So when they don't feel they have achieved getting a man to themselves, they live a very uncomfortable life. Their swings, their moods is very terrible. You live with them, you see them literally freaking out for something. They also have details about their relatives, about even their own parents. They have immediate information that there are people who are also in that marriage and their life is not as sweet as it looks. But they are still willing to take the risk to go search and put their feet in that marriage. They rather to walk into it unprepared and discover the danger or the blessing that will be in it. It's a mystery. But today, allow me, because we have a platform where we teach one another, and also my mistake or your mistake through research can help someone else to avoid the same mistake. So let's dive into it. Don't forget to drop your questions as I'm teaching. Reason why there are a lot of pressure, marital pressure. Number 1, lack of self-vision. Lack of self-vision. When a man or a woman does not have any other vision in life, the easiest way to remain relevant, according to men, is to get into marriage. Lack of self-vision. When you don't have anything you are doing, nothing is occupying you, the only thing you begin to think now is that you are ripe for marriage, even when you are not even ripe to take care of yourself. You now want to start giving birth to children that you are not even able to maintain in a basic standard. So it is lack of self-vision. If, for instance, you have a vision in your life that, maybe I want to be a doctor, your focus is in it, you are working towards it, you are building towards it. So because of that, you see yourself engaging seriously in education, in literally whatever that it takes for you to practice the area of expertise you want to practice in your medical pursuit. You see that it will become very interesting. But unfortunately, people don't have vision. They don't have vision. They don't have any vision. In fact, the only vision they have is that marriage. Just grab a man, or hook a man, or capture a man, or chain a man. That's the only vision they have. So every attitude you see them display, they are behaving like dog wagging. The men are behaving like hunters. The girls are behaving like dogs because they are trying to attract to themselves to the point that they begin to lower their expectation and their standard because they allowed themselves to be visionless. They don't have any drive, no task that is on their mind to get them busy into positive journey of life. They have no target point, excluding the target of getting a man or a woman to be either a husband or a wife. So this is one of the reasons why you see yourself, you are so frustrated, you are ready, you are even a graduate, having a good background educationally or other experience of life. But you don't mind, even if this man is a bushman, you are ready to bring him out of the bush and begin to nurture him. Even if the woman is a bushwoman, you are ready to bring him out of the bush. And by the time you spend 2 years in trying to change them to what they never want to become by themselves, you become wearied. And they will see you as a miserable friend because they don't understand why you have made them to change themselves and they never planned for themselves any good plan. Change is very difficult. You might think if I get that man who is unproductive, who is ununderstanding, by the time we live together, I can share my understanding and he will get into it. You are lying to yourself. You are digging your own grave. You are going to be happy in a while. The rest of the happiness is going to be trauma, until you start behaving like a mad girl, a mad man. You will not realize the greatest mistake you did to yourself was to rush into a marriage because you didn't have a better vision. Your only vision is, I want to start my own family. Oh my goodness. I want to start my own family. I could literally say maybe God is too busy for drama in marriage. Probably that is why he's the supreme God and he's excluded from the dramatic marital life. Am I saying marriage is bad? Not at all. I even pray for people and I prophesy about it. But the truth is that those who are getting pressured for the wrong reasons. And because of those wrong reasons, you see them still willing to kill themselves to secure a man or to secure a woman. Some are already even once beaten twice. They have been with a man who dumped them with a baby, but still, they are still willing to take more risk. Even the baby which they have from the same man who they are intending to get into again, they have not been able to set a pace or a standard for that child to succeed in life. But they are willing to take another man and continue. Why is it that humans are not yet? It's as if our mind is, we've lost something within us. I don't know what is the problem, that you can literally see a girl who is already having a child without a father present, for instance, but she's still desperate for another man, that she cannot give herself that time to be self-visioned, to be self-channeled, to be self-motivated into success. No. She's not going to say, no, I have had an encounter. Let me wait to become a better version of myself. She's still afraid. He's still willing. He has given, more than 3 girls are pregnant already, having children for the same person. And the man is still hopping around, proposing to more women or even getting new marriage. And yet he has 3 women who has children. And the children they have for him, he has not been able to maintain even one of them. The children look like chokora. The children look like children that is in the village, and yet they are in the city. The child is in the village, but it does not reflect the city father or the city wife. Still, they are still eager. They have not fulfilled their first responsibility that they got themselves engaged in, but they are ready to risk it all to get into another relationship. Why? Their vision is to get that relationship. Money they don't have. They are not crying because of money. They are not bothered because of money. They are not feeling need of having strategic life vision that can produce financial growth in their life. They are not. They are busy constructing message for that guy. They are busy constructing message for that woman. They are waking up 12 midnight to prove to the woman that they are very nice and send a message. They are waking up 2 midnight to prove to the woman. So they are just keeping their time to tell you how was your night, how was your day, how was work. Imagine this is the occupation a full-grown man, a full-grown woman has taken upon themselves because they don't have any other vision than to hook. Don't get it right, to hook, to capture, to kidnap, or to cage someone that in the name of marriage. What is your vision? What is your vision? Number 2, reason why you are under pressure, marital pressure. Looking at society opinion. Many young girls majorly are looking at society opinions. Many young men are looking at society opinion. What will people say if I don't get married at this age? Glory to Jesus Christ that there is no age that was captured in the Bible for marital expiration. Adam was a full-grown man when God met him and introduced him to Eve. Thank God he was a full-grown man who was able to name plants and animals. So he was not a baby. You could have thought that because you are of that age, you are not legible. No, let me tell you, society opinion has pushed many young girl and young boy into untimely death. They have died the deaths they didn't foresee. They have made wrong decision. They didn't know it was a death sentence or a slavery in disguise. So you who is thinking of what will society say, what will society say? Society will never stop saying something because the freest nature is mouth. It doesn't need petrol. It doesn't need gas. It doesn't need any jam starting. It just opens and talk. So you who is considering to kill yourself, you have now made a vow that this year 2025, if you did not capture a man or you did not capture a woman, one person must go down. You are even in a deep pain in your heart because of you have not captured a man. You are allowing yourself to drift into depression because you want a man or a woman. Because of this desire, you are so depressed. You are so disconnected to life and its reality. You are so sorrowful because of society. It is he who wears the shoe that knows the pain they feel. It is the one who wears the shoe that knows the pain they feel. The one who is not wearing the shoe with you can never feel the pain you feel. When you use society to go and carry a demon-possessed human being because you are trying to rush and quicken your journey of life, you will live in total misery all your life. Many women have chosen a man they would have not chosen if they had given attention to their individual visions. If they have look at themselves and make a proper analysis without minding society opinion, many men will not settle for the kind of women they have today if they could have known where they are going to and where the kind of woman that needs to go with them to the direction where life is taking them. This disaster cannot continue, and we pretend we are not the reason for its continuity. We are the reason why we are still suffering. We are making wrong choices, including the ones our parents have already made. We are making wrong choices we have seen people make in churches. We are making wrong choices we have seen our colleagues make. We are making wrong choices where we have seen our relative has also made those wrong choices. We are not listening. You are not listening. I am not listening. This is society opinion, and that's why you have 2 children already. You are afraid that if you don't have a man in the house, it is not good because the society will be embarrassing you. The children will be embarrassed, and you will go and collect a liability or a worse than the one that gave you those children because you want to please society. You don't know that what you owe those children is good life. You don't know that what you owe those children is success. You don't know that what you owe yourself is peace of mind and joy in your heart. You are literally fighting God because of society. Some of you have even cursed God. I cursed God because he has failed me. You have cursed your maker because you want to take a man. A man or an onions. Okay. May God help us. Let me continue. Number 3 reason why you are under marital pressure is parental pressure. Parental pressure. When your parents themselves, they don't have any other extensional vision for you than to see you marry and bring grandchildren. They don't care however you feel. They just want to be called grandmother. So whether you are in school, they keep telling you that you are taking time in school. Oh. Whether you are not in school, they are telling you, take it easy. Your age is already 25. You are already 30. You are already getting to menopause. Your parents are the one who is mounting unnecessary pressure. You have been through heartbreaks that you never shared with them. They don't know how you came out. You almost committed suicide because of a man or because of a woman. They didn't know what you went through to try to start a relationship that never paid off any good thing for you. But here they are seated in the room, calling you to come. And yet the house they are sitting, you built it for them. Because they themselves, they failed in their marriage. They couldn't achieve anything. So you have to be strong for them to achieve. Yet, they don't want to give you marital peace. They don't understand that if you get a good person that fits your need and your vision, you will be the one coming home joyfully to show them. So they mount pressure. Once they see you with any man, whether the man was just moving by mistake, they will say, is that the man? Is that our in-law? Like literally, they make you scared to death. That even going home, you feel like not to go home anymore. Some parents are more dramatic. They even go to some places with you. They say they have come to bring you so that they can anoint you or they can cast out the spirit of not getting married to you. So you are going to undergo 7 days deliverance to remove antimarital journey to you. What nonsense. If your child is an adult and you trust your child enough, parent, why the pressure? Why so much pressure? Why are we allowing our male children to pick Jezebel because of our pressure? Why are we allowing our female daughters to pick the men that is slaughtering them? Many of your daughters are married, but they are in misery. They are married, they are in pain. They are married, their life is not joyful. They are crying day and night saying, oh God, how did I get myself locked up, chained, kidnapped in this thing called marriage that you push them into? Parents should be advised. You owe your family prayer. You don't push them. You don't push them. Many children will not tell you what they are going through because telling you will even increase your life, your death sentence. So they will avoid to share with you what they are going through in that marriage you have forcefully made them to engage. A young girl who is knows what they want because of parental pressure, begins to compromise. Okay, anything you see, they are even now doing arranging. Anything you see, they will now tell you there is a about to die man who we want you to resurrect through marriage. Or there is a woman. Oh my God. And the funny part of this, even parents in the church are doing this. You have pushed your children to marry drunkards. You have pushed your children to marry a low-life personality. You have pushed your children to marry a classless personality. People with no direction, no vision, no drive, no motivation. These people are filled with a lot of baggages and junks that they are assuming out to your children. Your male child is so bitter with life. He's not happy one bit because life has pushed him to marry what you wanted. The same with your daughters. Mothers, your children are breaking. You are there telling your neighbor, oh, thank God my daughter is married. That your daughter is sleeping in tears every night. That your son is not eating good food every night because their heart is heavy. They did it for mama. They did it for papa. They never did it for themselves. Please, please, give these young people a break. Give us a break. Parents. Another reason why people are under marital pressure is jealousy. Jealousy. My friend has gotten married. Even me, I want to get married. Those people who are married, do they have two heads? You don't know that anybody who is married does not have two heads. They have multiple heads because sometimes they pluck out some and throw it away and trust God for another life. Jealousy. After watching other people's marriage that you don't know what they are even going through before, you start feeling jealous. You start feeling, hey, when will my time come? Me too, I want to have a shebi. Me too, I want to put canopy in my father's house. Me too, I want to prove to people that even me, I am among that ladies that are married. Jealousy. I want a ring in my hand. If I don't have that ring this year, the man is getting married. Most men get married because the women is available and their parent wants them. Maybe if you leave men, maybe they will not marry so fast like women. But women, we are really banning everywhere in the world. Women are being banned because of marriage. So jealousy is one of the major reasons that is making some women feel so discouraged, so left behind, so frustrated and abandoned that they are now using even their own money. A man, you strategize to marry you. And after you enter inside the marriage, you think he has his own strategy. Akuna, where? You will tell me. You are the one giving him brain, paying the bills for marriage. It is good to support one another when a man, you have a responsible person. But the one who you are pushing like rejected generator, when he enters that marriage, he will continue like that. Many women did not want to be a man. I've seen many people who say women are very domineering. No real woman wants to be a domineering woman. If our man refuses to be active, proactive, to give us and the family what is required, women will move to the streets because women are daring. They rather do anything possible to ensure there is food in their table. They are not like men. We are extreme. So when you get jealous and you want to get married, wait for it. You will see what other people who are in that marriage that are not telling you. Some of them, after 1 year, they realize they entered in a hurry. Some it is after 5 years or 4 years or 6 years, depending on when your own madness gets to the onion's point. That's when you will realize that thing you say Holy Spirit came to meet you and Jesus spoke to you, you spoke to yourself by thyself. Because right now, you are equating the Jesus that spoke to you and the thunder and brimstone that is raining upon your life. You can't match it. You thought it was sent by Jesus. Now, even Satan you didn't see. Jesus never appeared. You are now alone, waiting for the day that he is coming. Okay. Let's continue so that I can answer question. Another reason why people are under pressure maritally is loss of confidence. Loss of confidence. Some women and men have lost their confidence that since I have already gotten to 35, I'm 38, 50, 40, my chance to now get a man or a woman is already narrowed down. So I rather look for any young boy that is ready to stay with me. So let me just hook up. So you go hook like a fish. You go hook. Then the young boy is looking at sponsor. Who would not want a sponsor or an investor? You become a sponsor and investor. Love, no day. Joy is not there. You are just there. The young boy will be slapping you, hitting you, showing you pepper. You'll be drinking it. The young man will be dealing with you. The young woman will be dealing with that man. You will be there drinking. How do you tell your story? Is it not you that your confidence disappeared and you took what is available? The question is, we are still seeing old people who get married. If you remain relevant in life, there is no way you will lose confidence. In as much as we are saying that there is no men, people are not proposing. There are women who are receiving car gift from men, single and married. There is a lady boss in your country here. There are many sagas in her life maritally, but she has never been single up to 1 year, except by choice. So what's the problem? Why are you losing confidence? Why are you losing confidence? Now you are falling trap to small boys who would have not even seen your ties. But because you are look at number and you have looked at society, you are now belittling yourself to what should not be there. So you see how loss of confidence can destroy both male and female singles. Maybe you are a man also. You have proposed to many women. When you tell them how much you love them, they look at you from head and divide you at the middle. So some people give you blunt answer, no, I don't want you. You are not my type. So you keep asking, which type are you? So that you lose your confidence. So with this, you feel like I need to prove a point. I need to get a woman to show. So some of you even go and carry extra women. You look for a big size so that the small size that left you will realize that now you have vital form. May God help us. Another reason why there is so much marital pressure is fear, especially for women, productive fear, the fear of cycle. If I get to my menopause and I don't have a husband, where will I have a child? If I don't have a child, I don't have a husband, all this work that I'm doing, who will eat it? All these properties or things I own or who will take them? You become very discouraged because now there is nothing else to do. You become so troubled as a person. So fear of mostly women, fear of time ticking is another problem. But if you choose to be afraid of time and die before you get to menopause, who have you helped? The pressure you are putting on yourself because of timing, and you have lived a sad life because you have that mindset. Who have you helped? No one. So use wisdom to deal with everything around you. The last but not the least, so that I can check if we have questions. Some people are being pressured to want to get into marriage because of financial favor. Financial favor. They don't have money. So since they don't have money, the only way they can get money is to make sure they get a rich man. They want a rich man. They are working so hard to get a rich man. Everything they can do, they are doing it. Some are going to babalawos, to witch doctors, to rub something on their face, on their body, so that when they go past, they can get a rich man. Some women, young boys, older boys, whosoever, is also targeting the rich women, society women who have made it, but they are alone. You see, because of financial instability, many people are getting into marriage they would have not entered. They are tired of paying self-bills. So because they are paying this self-bill, they feel like, now I need to look for somebody to help me pay these bills. I rather give birth to a child for a man who will be paying rent. By the time he's paying the rent, he's paying the school fees and feed, me, I won't die hungry. So they use that as a strategy to have more than 3 fathers. So this one will bring 10,000, or this one will bring 10,000. This thing I'm telling you is some people's occupation right now. Imagine a full-grown person have 3, 4 baby fathers just for them to be giving you monthly allowance. Why you sit down and roll around? You are a baby. So the only place you want to fulfill in the scripture is multiply children. That's the only place you are interested in fulfilling according to what God has instructed human to. It's very shameful, but it's our reality. That's what some people have decided to become. Uncle and auntie, I want to have many children. This one, the firstborn, the father will bring. The second one, this one will bring. So themselves, they just eat from their baby fathers. After all, to carry baby is 9 months. Why suffer? Let me use 9 months to create everlasting wealth. Some are even going to America to go give birth to children so that the government will begin to pay them. That's why Trump is killing people. Many people are collapsing. The way Trump is realizing that the scam in this thing is too much. Child of God, you cannot plan evil and expect to succeed. Don't see anyone as your financial escape. Don't see anyone as your financial escape. Make sure that you yourself as a person, you are creating wealth. Create wealth. Don't rely on people's wealth. Don't rely on people's money. Don't rely on people's access. Don't rely on your father, your mother. No, don't rely on them. It is good if it is there. If it is not there, what do you have to offer yourself? Because that's what matters. It matters. Marriage, because you want to come out of financial shame. Many people have done it. It has not been easy. It has not been easy. It has not been easy. Don't think those who are doing it, all of them are celebrating. No. Some people, they have done it. They have married rich men, and now they are like cartoon in the home. They just use them to watch mirror. They don't have any satisfaction. They don't have any, they don't even have say. They are like a robot in the home house they took themselves. So don't think it is the easiest way to escape. There are many ups and downs that is in it. There is nothing that gives joy than self-wealth. When you are able to create your personal wealth, it gives a lot of joy. It also makes you relevant to yourself. So don't depend on people to make it financially. That's why I said last week, if you are married as a couple, both of you owe yourself financial responsibility. Nobody should say, I don't need to make money. No, you both need to make money, because money is part of what brings happy marital life. So be wise. Let me start taking questions. You can drop your questions now so that I can take few of them to the glory of God. Mama, what should someone do after realizing that they got married due to family pressure and end up marrying an abusive man who does not value their presence? It is a tragedy. This has caused a lot of women serious agony. Those who came out with their life, glory to Jesus. Some did not come out with their life. Some came out with sickness, and they are still nurturing that sickness until this day. That is how painful this situation is. So you, as a child of God, thank God you are hearing this teaching today. Please don't use parents. And the funny part is, if you keep telling your parents, they will tell you, work out your marriage yourself, or work it out. Even us, we were married. Them that were married, they were not happy. Oh. You even saw them. They were never happy. Now they are telling you to be as sad as they are. Imagine that. How do you keep a cycle that is painful in the life of your own children? This is the ignorance that is in the family that God is allowing us to know today. So if you're already a victim, if you have children and you don't have any capacity to support yourself, you will just have to continue being endurance. But if you have capacity to support yourself and you have a legal ground to say you are being abused, especially when it is a physical or mental draining abusiveness, then it is you to make a decision. Because God will not come and tell you to divorce a man or to divorce a woman. He's not in the party of divorce. Because whatever happened on earth is between you and that man. He's not coming to heaven with him. So God gives you the ability to make a choice for yourself. If you are a slave and you don't want to continue being a slave, make a decision for yourself. Even your pastor does not need to make it for you. Look at what you are going through. Do you deserve it? Do you want to continue with it? Is your partner really ready to change for the best, for the success of the family? If you can't find these questions, deal with it by what is convenience with you. Period. Don't look at anyone. You are the one inside it. Don't die patching what cannot be patched. Today, some people will not talk to me, but it's fine. How best can we manage this society pressure? That's why you need to be busy. What's your vision? Have a vision. You see, when you have a vision and you are becoming successful, they won't even have time. You'll be too busy to know what they are saying. You'll be too busy. You'll be too busy because sometimes when your parents realize that you are not moving forward, they also want you to get married so that it will look like your life has moved forward. Some of the society pressure also comes when they realize that you are just there, nothing is happening. You have to get something done. Be happening. Be the happening thing so that you will not look like you are miserable. Then society will not add their own injury to your misery. And don't give people your ear. Listen to people and select what is okay for you. What does not sound right or sits well on you, do an investigation. If it is not going to be a good decision for you, you have the right to decline. Don't take the society opinion or pressure as the best thing, because they will keep saying things and you will keep doing things. See, the best thing I can tell everyone, have a blueprint of where you are going to. You see, like in this our ministry, God's Word Embassy Church, there is no confusion in my mind of what the church is and where the church is going to, and the strategy of which the church needs to go to where it ought to go. I got these things from God. And that's why even if somebody comes with their own madness, I am not going to be confused or lose focus because I understand the pathway already. I only need burden bearers, vision carriers, supporters, investors, financiers to drive it to the real point where I'm going. So don't allow people to make your life to be dramatic. If you don't know where you are going, everybody will take you to their direction. That's what society does to you. Mama, if you find yourself in a community with harmful culture practices where you are forced to marry a man, what will you do? Our parents suffer this humiliation. They suffer this humiliation. They got married to the fathers that looks like monkey. And now we too, we have carried some of those monkey character. You see. Do you know before now, women cannot even make a choice for themselves. They cannot choose who they want, how they want it. They couldn't. It was a taboo for them to decide. So they took whatever that was available. This is how primitive we were before. So I don't pray that we are still having so many places where this primitive mindset is. If we do, please, let's campaign to those places. It is so inhuman to force someone into something that does not suit their future or their expectation in their lives. So it is a primitive culture that you see civilization is trying to also eradicate it out of the surface of communities. So it's an unfortunate situation. But if you find yourself there and you are smart enough, escape without looking back. There is nothing that will happen to you. God is your creator, not man. As we proceed, can comparisons with other couples create dysfunction and pressure in marriage? What is the way forward? Yes, you shouldn't compare your marriage with anyone. Your wife might look alike like a woman, another woman, but can never have the similar character. And you see, the pressure in your house is not the pressure in my house. There are some families, they don't have a financial problem. They just have sexual problem. There are some families, they don't have sexual problem. They don't have financial problem, but they don't have kids. There is barrenness of children in that home. And there are some families, they don't have either barrenness, they don't have financial issues, they don't have sexual issues, but they have organizing and management issues. So every family have something that is peculiar to them. If you use anybody to check anyone, you are just going to be dysfunctional, because many of us, we only show you what you want to see. If you go to online, they will show you what you want to see. It is very few of us who are bold to speak up truths about our observation in marriage. It is even a taboo for a pastor to teach some of the topic I teach here. Some of our members, you feel ashamed when you see me teaching some topic. You feel like, guy, mama, why are you saying this thing? And I look at you people and I laugh. If I don't do it because I know I am a shepherd and I am entitled to feed my fawns and my sheep, it is going to be on me. Jesus never left anything untouched. He talked about family. He talked about everything in his teaching. So why will I ignore some parts because of the sensitivity and teach some parts? No. It is very important for you to know. Even the counselors also need counseling. Even those experts you see in marital conferences, their marriage also have turbulence. There is no marriage on earth, I have mentioned it countless times, that does not have a peculiar thing they deal with. There is something about your spouse that does not sit well with you. There is something about your children. There is something about your home in general, or mother-in-law or father-in-law. It is like God gives you a cross, or you create for yourself a cross that you carry in a marriage. So never look at anybody. People can wear to match, but in the house they are not matching. Oh God. You see, people like us, people who say what's wrong with us, it is clear truth. Online social media, they show you things. They can't show you flower they gave to their wife. That flower, the wife has talked to the man for the past 2 weeks. Baby, buy flower now so that we can do video. Baby, buy flower now. You know, I want my friends to know that you are my best. Buy flower. They will buy flower. You think it is the man who taught it. How many men remembers to buy things for their women? Okay. Let me not burst your bubble. Just keep expecting good things. What is the way forward? The way forward is that understand that you are different, families are different, and you can't use people's notes. I always tell you, marriage has no sure manual. We only have guide that if you take them into consideration, you can have a peaceful or a better marriage. But there is no outright guide to say this is all you will follow and all your marriage will be good. No, none anywhere. It is just learning from east, west, north, south. Put it together and keep trusting God, because people change. When your husband is poor, he will wash your clothes. When he has money, he will not. A poor man who is telling you I'm loyal is lying to you. Wait until he has money, you will know if he's loyal. So you see, if I judge my own because he has money today, what happens the day he will not have? I will see another side of him. Why some men that used to have money, when they don't have, they become drunkards. When they don't have, they become unbearable. When they don't have, their life is funny. So you might not know which one your own will be. So don't copy anyone. Don't even copy. Just live each day at a time. Because when you have money, your character is different. And remember, money is in level. When you are a Tanzania, you are okay to some extent. When you start having hundreds of thousands, your head does not shake too much. When you start having 1 million, consistent 1 million and above, you start acquiring things, you will see a different man. When he begins to have now what we call excess money, he will be seeing you like a donkey. He will not see you well. In fact, remember that at that time he has bigger opportunity and bigger resources and people around him. So he will even be regretting why he settled with you on time, because you don't look like what he would have taken in that million excess. That's why you see them, they now start looking for second wife, fourth wife, 50 wife, because when they married you, it was according to poverty. Let me not go there, because some of you, these girls who have been trusting God for Jesus to arrive and become your husband, let me not burst your bubble. What can someone do when you find yourself in a marriage that a man is always reacting first and he is spiritual? He always knows that he is correct. That's a bully. He's a bully husband. I tell men, when you keep going to defense, it's because you are hiding something. You are hiding something that is too obvious that you don't want to be talked about. A clear conscience fears no accusation. You don't want someone to talk because you don't want them to tell you the truth you don't want to hear. There is something about what you are protecting not to be told, because you already know you don't need. The more you are told, the more you feel naked. So you put up a defense and create a problem where there was no supposed to be problem. That's where you see them. They first come with blames, attacks, fights. And another thing, they are always correct. That one is a pure bully. A pure bully. That person is a bully. They are always correct. Even when it is glaringly incorrect. The day they will try to accept blame, they will say, but it's because, but. It's called bully husband. Do you know how to deal with them? Silent. Just hear and say, tower. Thank you, headmaster. Thank you, principal. Thank you, governor general. Thank you, sir. What you said is the truth. Glory to Jesus. Do you know why you are doing that? You need peace. Because no matter how you talk to president, they will never take, it is a choice to make for them. But you can talk. But for them, they make choice in decision. So why do you need to start arguing with governor general, president? Just this hour. I didn't see it that way. It is true. Go home. Go inside the bed. Say, God, help me. Hey, okay. Let's proceed. Mama, in a situation where you find yourself that you are enough to be married. Okay, that enough. Is it in size? Okay. And no man is approaching you. Can you go ahead and tell a man that you love him? That is desperation of the highest order. Don't tell any man that you love him when he has not told you he loves you. Don't woo men. Everything you do to get a man, one day he will make you feel bad about your kind actions. Don't woo men. They don't understand it when you woo them. They feel like you are too cheap when you woo them. Instead of you being the one to tell them, opening your mouth, create impression in their heart until they open their mouth. Men like to see. I did not say go naked before them, no. But create an impression. The way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, your confidence, your wealth, your interaction, your charisma attract men to know you. So build a that speaks to men. Get their attention. A man can not talk to you for a whole year, but when you dress in a certain beautiful way, his eyes that has been closed will just open. You will see them say, wow, that's it. If you keep whying them like that, they will remember to tell you they love you. And any chance you get with a man who you find attractive, make it count. I did not say go and hug and see kiss, so make it count means don't speak rubbish. Speak intelligently. You rather don't talk than talk foolishly. When he asks you, how are you? Say, I'm fine, thank you. And you? Don't wait. They ask you, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. I was going to do. Now you are a noise maker for a man. I should open class of how to capture a man. When they tell you, how are you? Don't start telling them history of the day. Men like it short and sexy. How are you? Fine, thank you. And you? Then you give a tap. Whoosh. He will not. That tap is the one he will remember. I didn't hear anything you say. Okay, let's not go there. So that people will not say your pastor is bad. You see, I'm a good woman. Hey! Singles, when we go that our single this thing, you will feel my presence. We will say some of those things. The way you laugh when he's talking to you. Don't wait when he has back you start laughing. When he's talking to you, if you want to laugh, you can now smile. Smile with a style. You say, then he will say, what's wrong with her? In his heart, he say, was she blushing? You have given him a memory problem. That's okay. Let's worry. Oh my goodness. Some of us are born with bad things. We know some bad things. Mama, you married due to pressure. The man provides, pays school fees, but not faithful. What can you do? That is the punishment of bowing to pressure. You become a lonely person. You become a lonely person because there is no interest. The interest is not given. So that's why you see many women are in marriage or they have men around them, but they are very lonely. They are very lonely because there is a lot of detachment that is within. So you have to channel your energy to another direction because now it's already done. Except if you have a good reason why you can walk away. But walk away is not always the last point. Mama, in some case, we have parents who don't want their children to get married because they feel their children are doing well alone. In such case, can one go ahead without parental blessing? It is very rare to see that situation. It is also you to convince your parents that you are able to manage marital life and every other success in your life. Or probably some of those parents have more than 2-3 children and they have seen their successful male child get married and become a pauper. Or they have seen a successful daughter get married and become nobody. So the fear of past experience can make a parent to be so scared of their child getting married. So you have a point to prove to them. It is always good to obtain parental blessing if possible. It is always good to, especially if they are alive. If they are not alive, it's understandable. But deliberately denying them that support of blessing into your life is not the best option. So whatever you can do to make that happen, always go for it. I will advise you. So don't think that your parents are saying not married because they are convenient with you not marrying. They are doing it because also they fear from past experience. Do you know there are some men, when they are giving wife, they stop their wife from even seeing their parents. They stop the parent from coming to the children, to the wife's home. They cut off everything and start making the child. Imagine you went to a good school. A man who came to marry you just the other day told you to resign from your job. A good paying job. You resign, you have no job, you sit at home as a full housewife. Yet your parents sold their property to send you to school, to give you a secured future. Now you are sitting at the home because my husband said, and peace need to reign. Yet that woman sold her property. She sold her inheritance. She sold her gold. She sold her jewelries. She sold good things to pay the school fees of the children. Because you paid less than 1 million, you have now made that girl a misery. And the parents will see the money they have spent investing in that child, sitting on your couch, giving birth every year like a rearing chicken. That's why some parents get scared from what they've seen outside there for their own children. So you have now a point to prove to them, a surety to tell them that your case will be different. May God help us. May God help us. Mama, is it important for one to have a spiritual mother and father? Can't one just have one? Yes, it's not a must. By the way, let me tell you, an ordinary person, why are you looking for spiritual mother and father? Spiritual mother, spiritual father, mentors are for those who are shepherd. They are for shepherds. The church where you attend, or the man of God who services you spiritually, counsels you, is your spiritual parent. Now, when you talk about fatherhood, it is your pastor that needs it, not you. You see, sometimes in our church, let me use our church as an example. When my spiritual father comes, some members of our church will begin to think they also need my spiritual father to father them. So they start pursuing him. They start following him. They even follow his own father. They follow anybody from that bloodline. Why are you doing that? It's ignorant. The one God has given to you is the one that will end up benefiting you the most. Keep running east and west. You will just be sharing money, which is okay, as long as you are doing it out of supporting the work of God and you have it. But the truth remains, you can't be everywhere. You can't be everywhere. And it's not every man of God you can keep telling. You can't be meeting man of God always and be telling them your story. You will use your hand to destroy yourself, because you will be running up and down. So having one is enough for you. You are the one who will choose whether you must have a father or a mother. And if you have one that is sufficient enough, they are able to advise you effectively, and you have seen the advices working positively in your life. They are able to stand with you in time of trouble. They are able to support you, even if it requires finance. My dear, you don't know what God have done for you. Until you lose them is when you are going to realize. So it is no pressure on members on having father, mother, having father. No pressure. It is your spiritual parent that has the pressure to make sure that they are connected. It is Aaron and Joshua that needs to be connected to Moses, not the congregant of Moses, because they are the one who, through Moses, their light are shining. That's how it works. You don't need to pressure yourself. Stay under your ministerial guides, the pastorate, the frame of the church, and build from there. It is even better. Okay, let's say like this. You see that, for instance, you realize there are some daughters I have in this ministry. I know you from where you are coming from, right? Maybe you travel. You might meet another man of God who is seeing you in your new version. He will keep telling you things according to what he has seen you, but there are areas of your life that he does not know. That one who knows you in total, you don't know what it means. You don't know until you lose it. There are many members of our church who carelessly left our church. Coming back is a problem to them. And yet, me, I don't mind even if they come back, because they were not meant to live in the first place. They left out of anger or unsettled issues that they could have settled, probably with members, or by any means they could have asked questions in the right way. But carelessly they left. Now, after they have left, they have realized some things are not okay. The place they have went, maybe the spiritual parents cannot even see E or B for them, or even give them advice that can help them. So they have become their own pastor. They have become their own guidance. They have now become self-made priests. It doesn't work like that. A doctor does not treat himself. When a doctor is seriously sick, he lies down for another doctor to treat him. That's how it works. Wisdom is very important in spirituality. What is the best solution to do when you have a man friend and he loves you, but he has never told, and when he sees you with other men, he is jealous? Deal with him with those men. Now bring money of them, so that if his heart wants to break, let it break. As long as he's not dumb, he's not deaf. He has a way of expressing, he has not expressed. He doesn't have courage. And you have discovered what makes him to have courage is jealousy. Please be changing men every day. Not that you have something with those men. Don't have anything with those men. No. You have seen his weak point. When he sees others, he can show jealousy. You have already seen the key now. Let the jealousy be increased until he say what he wants. As long as you are not the one assuming things. Because some of us, we assume things. Things that are not there is assumed to be there. A man can be nice to you with no interest of dating you. But some women in Kenya here, especially that I've seen, once a man is nice to you, you feel like all he needs is you. It's a lie. That's why some men are afraid to be kind. A man carried your back, you say, wow, wow, wow. He took you. He's just trying to, maybe he's even pitying you, you don't know. Because of what you have passed through or because of something. So let it not be assumption. If you are sure, you have noticed that anytime he sees you with a man, go and bring your cousin that he does not know. Let that your cousin be bringing you gift until he will come and confront you and tell you, now what is this going on? You say, brother, if you couldn't talk, somebody have to make you talk. You see, that's spiking him to speak out. But if it is an assumption, until leave it there. One thing I can tell you, why I feel it's an assumption. Man cannot stay too long loving you without saying it. If they don't speak it with words, I believe there are actions they can demonstrate to prove their love for you. Because some of them have no full courage, probably, to say it bluntly the way it is. I want you, would you want me? But they can give you some extra attention they don't give to other people that can make you to realize that this person is interested somewhere. So you as the woman, you start creating a better opportunity for him to be able to speak out what he has inside of him. Some men are also very proud that telling you how they feel about you, they think they will lose their respect if you decline their proposal. So they rather don't lose their respect around you by telling you their intention. So that's how I perceive them. I don't know if I'm right, but men, you are here, you can help me to say, sawa, sawa. Mama, what happens in marriage when sex life low? When there is sex life low, in that it has gone to a point the wife has to beg, could be a red light in the marriage? Yes. Why beg for what you own? You're not supposed to beg. Nobody is supposed to beg. Wife is not supposed to beg. The Bible says, give both of you benevolently, willingly. Me, I don't believe anyone is supposed to beg. Even if you people are quarrel, open the legs and eat your food. It does not change the quarrel. For a smart man or smart woman, it does not change the quarrel. The quarrel still remains. But that place, it's unfair to starve each other. Because now, why starve each other? It's unfair. You guys are matured. You choose yourselves. If you are not feeling the man, just like he will feel himself. If you are not feeling... okay. It is wrong to deny each other, and it's a red flag for it to continue happening. If you have a pastor, go and report that man to the pastor, especially if they wedded you people. Go and report. In my community, if a woman comes to report a man that is denying her sex, hey, it is more shameful than a thief. The way they taught our men. Probably that's why our men are distributors everywhere. May God help them. Mama is prophesying. My sister was asked to quit and an international job, what? With a master's degree, she became a housewife. My mother never took that decision well. Yes, it's painful. After spending how much to train a child. It's very painful. Some men they think because they came into your life at the age of 30 or 20 or whatever time they came in, they possess you. There is an investment your parents have done before they arrive. There is an investment you have done before they arrive. They should know their boundaries, their limits, and what they should and shouldn't do. I don't know how it should be written, plain blank, that please don't control anyone unnecessarily. It's not proper. It's not. Mama, what can I do if after getting married, the man asks me not to wear makeup that I used to wear during marriage? What should I do? It's obvious he lied to you. Because at that time he's telling you not to wear, he lied to you. Let me tell you a story as we end. A man refuses to eat. In my side, there is what we call pounded yam, and there is what we call fufu. Both of them are being pounded, but pounded yam is more difficult to pound than fufu. This man tells the wife, I don't eat fufu. I don't like the smell, but I eat pounded yam. They were dating. When they were dating, he was eating fufu in the house of the woman. Every time, he never told the woman, but he used to eat fufu, gari, rice, everything, even if it was the previous day. When they got married, he told her, I don't like fufu. I don't like gari because it has some sorrowfulness. I don't like this. And my food must be cooked each day. You wake up in the morning, go to the market. I like my food fresh. If you look at the person who is making those orders, he came from a remote village. I thank God, God did not give me such kind of men. I could have used my hand to beat them to death. Imagine such kind of wickedness. A full-grown lady left her job, wakes up in the morning, thinks every day what to cook for a dwarf kind of a man. He will come now eating. It's not like he's adding weight. It's not like he's doing anything special on him. He will wake up every day. She will pound. That pounding, when you keep pounding, you will have chest pain. That chest pain, you might die on it. He will remarry. The same thing, every time you are on the road going to buy things in the market, every day you must go to the market to buy fresh produce, to cook for somebody who is not God. He's not Messiah. He's not even the richest man on earth. Two of you are living in a rented house. He has not bought you the heaven and earth. He does not have chef. He does not have cleaner. He does not have cook. And inside this, only his own personal responsibility, not to talk of the children you are going to take care of. Is that marriage or slavery? You see, these are the reasons why I'm not a regular pastor. I cannot take it. I will tie you on the bed and leave you there for your relative to come and carry you. Because when we got married, we did not marry for madness. So when you meet a woman in a certain way, discuss everything you have with the woman before you go into that marriage. Tell her, I love ABCD. If you love it, she now knows she has to do it. Before my husband came into my life, when I was still a girl, I wear trousers and everything. But before he met me into marriage, I had stopped wearing trousers and every other funny dresses. And he told me during our counseling, I like these things, including nails, this, I like them. So during our marriage, I already know he likes them. And if you watch it when he's around, I try to make them. I have learned to make them even me. If I'm alone and he's not there, I will not even bother making up. But if he likes it, and I know it's part of what he fancies, and we agreed during preparation, I will do it. You see, so discuss things before you get into marriage. Don't just discuss the marriage. Discuss how many children, discuss what likes and don't like. Discuss them. Because imagine if you are a society lady If you are a society lady, and like now, you see the way the media has decided that every time I come here, I should look flawless. It's a problem because I have to do it. They have put me in serious problem this year. So my face, I have to be doing every time. I'm praying that my face will remain my own by the end of this year because I don't know how the effect of these products will look like. But I'm doing it. Why? It is building my image. It is selling the CDs. People are watching it more because it is attractive. Imagine this image, we are building it to sell these products, which is the teaching, the wisdom, the revelation, the understanding. Imagine if now is when I'm getting married. And after getting married, my husband says stop. So my audience will think that I'm a twins. That's my... I think the person who asked this question is looking for my trouble. He's bringing out the bad in me, not the good. Imagine. So I will tell my people, since last year, I stopped coming, but I have a twin sister who is going to come without makeup. Hey, God have mercy on us. Marriage, please don't be pressured. Take your time. I like the way Adam and Eve finally, they both fell. Adam did not stay in the garden. They both fell. They enjoyed the garden together. When trouble came, they enjoyed the trouble together. And they continue in their trouble. So, choose your style. Maintain your style. Don't lose yourself because of marriage. Don't lose yourself because of marriage. Don't lose yourself. So, discuss these things. Discuss these things. Me, my husband cannot tell me that I'm very fat though, because when he came to our family, he saw our sizes. There was none of us. Yes, we were smallish when beginning, but if you look at my mother, when you came in, she was heavy. Who will I resemble if not my mother or my father? So I will only know how to dress the fat. The slimming down is my choice. Because if I go and do BBL and BB dog, and I come back looking like a mosquito, who will choose me? So when you enter a family and you have fear of the future, the thing I will advise you to do very quickly is go check the mother of your wife. If the mother of your wife is like roundabout the way I am, that's how your wife will be in the end time of life. If she is not, you have hope of having that slim shady. But for me, I cannot give birth to your children and you torment me with tummy, big tummy. I go to gym for myself, not for anyone. I do myself beautiful, not for anyone. Himself also needs to do himself beautiful, not for me, because he has an image before me. That's the truth. Marriage is not supposed to be peppering. It's not pili-pili. And it is two adults, grown, sit down and discuss important things. Don't lose yourself. Be strong to know what you want. And God will bless whatever you do together. But this pretending you want this, you say I should not put makeup. Do you know some of those men who says that is part of jealousy? They have looked at any time you wear makeup, the way you walk, chakara, they feel like they can lose you. So now they want to turn you to ancestral spirit. So that anywhere you go, you'll be bound. May God bless you. I think I'm done with my teaching. Right now I'm free to go. Just don't allow pressure to deal with you. Choose what comes in. Choose it. Whatever that is not good for you, don't keep it. And when you become confident that God won't fail you, you won't fail yourself, live a good life, wear the best dressed, do the best hair that suits your type, look fancy, put on a good cologne, look good, both male, both female. When the man comes to you and he's what you want, go into it with your eyes open, mind clear, and you are well prepared. And God will bless you. Shalom, shalom. See you tomorrow on Wednesday Rescue Service.